like Steve-O. See a pussy nigga through the peephole. Hit him with the beam, no. Diamond shine, hit him with the gleam, no. Came on like no keyhole. 50K on the TiVo. Bugatti with.
Alright, y'all, what's Gucci? It's your boy, SJ K-Dot, the first Black Super Saiyan to wherever I on this planet. I'm back here with another video with a Bird Box review. And we about to kill it because we gotta wreck a fat bitch. We gotta wreck a tight rapper that was fucking a stupid bitch. And we gotta wreck Rosa, the girl that's gonna be in Lead a Battle Angel. But we gonna knock out these main characters too. This is the Bird Box spoiler review. Follow your boy on Twitter. Follow your boy on Instagram. Everybody introduce yourselves, your little names. And
it's your boy, Keeper Blue here. Go ahead.
Oh, it's Mr. Thrax that ass. You know what I do, man. I'm Big Kevin. You know me.
Well, Mr. Thrax, Mr. Thrax that ass. Okay, we about to the purpose of this movie, the whole story of this movie, some biochemical disease or whatever, some biochemical weapon disease or whatever is in the air. If anybody looks at anything that's within the air, if they look at anything, it will bring out their worst fears. Their pupils get like hella big and well, they're not dilated. When they dilate, they decrease, but they get hella big and they see all their worst fears. Some people are able to see and they like to see. Some people will see, but they'll kill themselves.
Mm-hmm.
So, well, starting with you, what did you think about the film?
Honestly, I was kind of like nervous, but also like scared. It was like a scared nervous, you know what I'm saying? Because it's my fault. I was kind of like a scared nervous because at the same time I was thinking like, is that like a demon or like what is it? I was confused at when I first started watching it, but then
there was no demons. It was a biochemical weapon. You always gotta bring
how can a biochemical
was it a demon?
How can a biochemical weapon just do that? It's gotta be a demon.
It's a biochemical weapon. It's just some random
in the air. And making the leaves come up every time.
It was probably Korea or something. We don't know. Didn't that one guy say Korea, Russia? It could have been something.
We
don't know. They didn't explain what it was.
Like that, in a movie like that, everyone always blames a different country. Of course, I mean who doesn't know that? But I think it all played out real good. I like the movie. What you think?
It was a good movie. It was a good movie. Like it was hecka good. Like I got there late, but when they was watching it, I got there late, but I seen most of it. It was a good movie overall. It just some people were stupid. It was a lot of stupid characters.
Mm-hmm. It was
that lady.
3 of them. It was 3 of them.
Yeah.
It was we're gonna call the white girl with the curly hair who had the baby. Remember, there's 5 characters we're gonna talk about. Sandra Bullock's character, Danielle McDonald's character, the fat white chick with the other baby, John Malkovich, the guy that was super protective with the bald head, Trevante Woods, the black dude that got with Sandra Bullock. Sandra Bullock was looking sexy. Sandra Bullock wanted that black Negro cock. That's what she wanted, that black Negro cock. And we're gonna talk about Lil Rel Howery. Lil Rel Howery, with the fat black dude that was hella smart and worked at the supermarket. First things first, let's go to the bald guy. What did y'all think about the bald guy? With the overprotective guy?
With the guy that was making sure...
The one that lost his wife, because this is spoiler review.
Yeah, the
one that lost his wife.
Was real protective of people coming in.
Right.
And going out. Yeah, I understand why he was protective like that. And I'd probably be the same way.
Mm-hmm. And guess what? He was right too.
Mm-hmm. He was
right.
And then that lady over there freaking messed it up. Like she didn't have to do that.
She only let her in because she's a stupid, obese chick with a baby.
Let's not get. We
gonna go in on her. You know what? We'll get to it. We'll wait.
Fat shaming Dion? Come on.
Look, I'm chubby. We gonna talk about her in a second. Let's get to Sandra Bullock's character. What'd you think about the bald dude? Since we didn't get to you, what'd you think about the bald guy?
He was right. They should, but in like every movie, it is almost always a bald dude like that. That's always right. So the plot was kind of like
Right.
You could tell what the plot was going to be, but they should just listen to them the whole time. And they never should have let her in the first place.
The fat chick?
Yeah.
I mean, I was arguing with them letting her in. I don't like the fat chick's decision because she got emotional. Real emotional. I don't like her decision. I'm okay with them letting her in, but she got hella emotional. And, what I thought about the bald guy, I liked him. To me, he wasn't that crazy, because if he was crazy, he would have locked everybody up in the house. Because there was many times that Sandra Bullock's character challenged him, and he didn't even try to kill her.
Yeah.
He didn't try to kill her, not once. Even
But
though...
they said he was crazy?
No, he wasn't crazy.
I know, but like, they thought he was crazy.
They thought he was crazy just because he wouldn't, but he was right. At the end, he was right.
Yeah.
Because Gary, the guy they let in, seen. Because think about it.
And the way he was
Explaining
what he
the
was
story.
The way he's saying it doesn't make sense.
It didn't add up, and they thought it was adding up, because they're real stupid for that. They're real stupid. For the way
Well, Sandra Bullock character was stupid. The black dude was stupid for believing her. That dumb fat chick was stupid. This man said, "Oh, we was at a crazy people facility. There's some crazy people who like to see came in, and they took us and held us down. So my friend, he pushed them, and I ran. I ran as fast as I can. Why did you run into a car and trip?"
Oh, true.
Yeah,
All them cars on the street.
He came in with a blindfold on, but then he said he saw how the people who broke into
Didn't
the
have
house
a
and captured him
blindfold.
didn't have blindfold.
Yeah.
How would he know?
How did he go up to each house?
Exactly.
You think?
How did he go up to each house? That don't make no sense, man. That don't make no sense. How he go up to each house? That don't make no sense.
That's what he said. He said he knocked on every door and nobody answered but them. And they believe that. They believe that because they're stupid.
No,
Stupid.
bald guy didn't believe that. He was the smart one, but he wasn't crazy. Everyone thought he was crazy. But if he was crazy, he would have locked everyone in that house.
You right.
He would have locked everyone up and locked them in the garage.
Mm-hmm.
The ones that were sane, like Sandra Bullock, Trevante Woods, the black guy, the black dude, he was the smartest. They was actually the dumbest when it came to survival compared to the bald guy.
Mm-hmm.
He was way more protective. Way more protective. He said the thing about the grocery store. I'm not saying he should have left them, but the black guy could have went back and picked up the other ones and brought all of them to the grocery store. They could have all went to the grocery store. Because they used that GPS to get there. They had a year supply of stuff at the grocery store. They would have been cool. Well, someone would have broke in, but they would have been somewhat cool. Because nobody broke into the house until dumb fat girl let in. We'll get to her.
Yeah.
Next character. What y'all think about Sandra Bullock's character, the main woman? I thought she was cool. I thought she was powerful. Made sense. She wasn't like an OP woman for no reason. She was smart. She wasn't dumb. She was strong. She did what she had to do.
Her survival skills in this movie was on point.
I don't like that she named her kid boy and girl.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
that was kind of wrong.
And it was her child. I see if it was somebody else child.
Wait, which
One of them
was a child?
One of them was someone else's. Was that
The
fat
daughter?
girl's
The
child.
daughter was a fat girl because she said, "Let me hold her,"
But-
and they was.
Oh.
Yeah, but she still could have gave them some names at least, you know.
I don't know why she didn't name him. That made no sense.
And they didn't say mom or nothing. They just.
I think she said she didn't name them because they weren't gonna live a regular life. How they?
Well, you gotta give him a name. Why would you name a boy and girl?
Exactly.
Why would you give him a name?
Say you and you. Like,
Just say her, him, her. I don't know. Well, then you still name them. You're him,
Yeah.
you're her.
Mm-hmm.
Just say, well, if you call them you, they're gonna be named
We
you.
was talking about
Come
that
here, you.
too. We was talking about like what she could just call them thing 1 and thing 2, like
Yeah.
for real.
Giving them a name still. I mean, I thought she was cool. What you think about Sandra Bullock? Yeah, what y'all think? She
it was
cool?
a strong character. I like.
Yeah, I liked her. I liked her a lot. She did real good. She was the reason they survived.
it.
For the most part, it was the black guy.
Mm-hmm.
When the black guy died,
Yeah, he went.
she had to take it up herself. The black guy. The black guy and the bald guy.
But that
So
takes
he's
a lot.
putting in work.
In a situation like that by yourself, it takes a lot.
Yeah, they made it.
Mm-hmm.
She was cool. She encouraged the kids to not open their blindfolds, and she did, and they didn't. That was smart. She did cool. She did her thing. She said. Who else we got? We got. Dang, let's not get the fat girl yet. Let's get to Machine Gun Kelly's character and Rose. Dang, I would do Machine Gun Kelly and Rosa, and will kill Little Ro after. The fat dude, the fat black guy, the cool guy. He was cool. I like him. Let's do Machine Gun Kelly and Rose's character. Remember the cop, the girl that was in the police academy, and she had that police academy badge, and the other dude that she had sex with. Cause I want to talk about them real quick. Cause this is some real stuff. I don't like that girl. I hate her. You wanna know what the first thing she said when she went up in the house? I'm a cop. You doing drugs? Shut your dumb ass up. What are you talking about? It's the end of the world, and you care? You gonna lock him up and think, oh my, after this? I hate her. She's hot, but she's stupid. I like Machine Gun Kelly character because he got in them draws though. She was stupid, but he got in them draws. You wanna know why? Because she, at first, remember she was all disgusted by him, saying, you weird and stuff?
Mm-hmm.
What was they doing? That it was the same night, the same day, right? When they had sex. What was they doing that same night, bro? What was they doing that same night in that room when Sandra Bullock walked up and saw them in that room?
For her to
they was getting it. They was getting it.
For her to have that interest in him like she did. Yeah.
But think about it. Think about it. She's that kind of girl where she's gonna say, I don't want you. You stupid. You do drugs and stuff. Then she goes and fucks him.
Yeah,
that's what she is.
I don't like them type of girls.
I don't like her. I hate that woman.
Real talk.
I hate her.
You be the fakest ones.
I hate that girl. What you think about Machine Gun Kelly acting in his girl?
Same thing as you said.
I don't really hate Machine Gun though. He got in her underwear regardless. She's the one that fell for it. She left with him too.
What you expect?
What they leave for?
She's stupid.
I forgot. We don't know what reason why they left. We don't know what reason. They probably went back to that
movies like this and scary movies like this. People are just gonna be stupid.
I mean, it wasn't really a scary movie like that. Well, it was lightweight.
It was scary. It was scary enough for them. But in movies like this, like in every movie like this, there's always people who's stupid, who just act stupid.
Facts. Well, I mean, we gotta think about it because if we put ourselves in this position, I mean, I wouldn't let y'all open up the door anyways. I'll be the bald dude. I would have shot y'all. I would have shot y'all in the hands and legs. I would have shot y'all in the legs and hands. You ain't doing no what, man.
You see, this would have been different though. This would have been like a movie like this with blindfolds. Yeah. I would just went to the store real quick while it was all starting and everything. Mm-hmm. Got some supplies and everything. Got everything I needed. Stay in one place the whole time.
Right.
Unless I needed to move.
Let's get to y'all want to say anything else about the Machine Gun Kelly and his girl?
No, I ain't got nothing.
I thought Machine Gun Kelly was cool because he got no draws.
It was
regardless.
just a simple plot though.
Yeah, it was basic with them. They was just a little side story. They was nothing. Yeah. Let's get to Lil Rel because he was actually tight. Even though he was nerdy, he was tight. He came with that knowledge. I think he was right when he said his theory about the thing about people seeing it. He was on point with it. Whatever he was talking about.
What was his full theory?
Remember he was talking about in like different religions and stuff. They all talk about the same kind of things. Some thing in the past where it was like some drug or hallucinogen and stuff or whatever that they used or something in the air, and they would see their worst fears. Mm-hmm. He was talking about the same exact thing that was going on outside, and everybody else in there was calling him crazy.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. I mean, his theory makes sense.
No, he was spot on.
Mm-hmm.
He said what was going on out there.
He was smart. Couldn't protect himself.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he sacrificed himself. He was fired. He came with hella info.
I respect that dude for that.
He sacrificed himself.
I respect him for that. I mean, it's kind of funny. I saw a meme. Actually, later.
And another thing, Instagram been spoiling the whole movie for other people.
Yeah, I've been seeing people all over putting up some posts. I was like, what y'all doing? Y'all spoiling the movie.
Someone told me, they were like, hey, you watched Bird Box? I said, no, I ain't watched it yet. He's like, you should go ahead and watch it. They said they watched it twice.
Everybody watching it.
It's weird how movies can just blow up out of nowhere.
Well, this is a Netflix original movie, so it's fire for Netflix.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got them. We got him. Not he cool. The little chubby black dude was tight. He was fire. Came with that info. I like this character. Oh yeah, let me talk about the blindfold thing. Now, when Travante's character was talking about the survival thing, talking about this not the best way to live life, I'm gonna be real with y'all. This movie speaks that you need to value your eyes, your hands, your feet, your toes, everything.
Nice.
If you lose your eye, man, you better kill me. I'm giving up. I'm giving up. You better kill me. I ain't walking around blind. Cause real
It's
stuff.
a whole lot harder to
Them
do.
people was walking around blind. They drove a car blind. I cannot live life like that. You need to value your eyes, your ears,
She
your
ran
nose.
through the woods with 2 kids blind.
She tripped
And
over
her
stuff.
arms. And her arms too, and she still got up.
She made it.
For a fact, like at the end when they went to that blind school, that really like it probably went over people's head, but like it summed up the whole movie too, because it's hard to explain, but I don't know, cause it's hard to explain.
I mean, how I looked at the end, it's like, because even all the blind people, they was still happy.
Yeah, they was happy.
They was all happy and stuff. They was chilling. So it's like, you know, because all those people, think about it, all the people, they had their eyesight. Those blind people, they didn't have their eyesight. They didn't have nothing. Before this whole epidemic happened, they had nothing. And when they was living their best life, even while everybody else was going through stuff and freaking out over nothing, but freaking out over little stuff. You know, It's like them blind people were just like, man, y'all tripping.
It's nothing to them.
It's nothing to them.
That's how they live their life, their whole life.
But for everybody who sees, it's hell for them.
Yeah.
And that's why people need to value their eyes. This movie's fire, bro. This movie's fire.
it really is.
Anything y'all want to say on that?
I ain't got nothing.
Cause I'm gonna kill this fat chick.
Yeah, I'm waiting. I'm actually waiting on that fat girl.
Cause she ready, bro. We about going on this fat chick. We about to bust in her cheeks. Let's talk about the fat girl. Let's talk about the fat girl. I want y'all to say what y'all need to say about the fat girl first.
I'm gonna say she's stupid. They never should have let her in the first place. I don't care.
Okay, I feel like it's mean. Cause what if the actors watch this review? All
Alright. I mean, I'm not gonna say nothing mean. It's great that.
Dang, I don't want to be mean. I've already been mean.
I mean, it was nice of them to like let her in because they cared. You know, they actually.
No, I was okay with them letting her in. I was fine with that.
But when she let that other dude in,
yes,
especially with that same story, they kept him in there. They were stupid. They all were stupid, except for that boy guy, like you were saying.
He's like,
but you know what I'm saying?
Don't
like,
move. Get out.
She's over here talking about how she was trying to help him and stuff. She wasn't realizing like that could affect her and his story. No.
Made no sense. How'd you run that far?
Go from door to every door
on that block and find the right house.
And the old lady too. She knocked out the bald dude and that she
yes,
called
bro.
it too.
She knocked
that
out
old lady was about to die. Yeah. She was senile. What you expect? She old. She about to die.
Never say it's her either, bro. Because she caused it too. She knocked that man out.
It's crazy how they both had the baby at the same time too. That was crazy. Yeah. I felt like that was gonna happen. They gonna have the baby. They was probably due at the same time. They both looked like they was well along their way. They probably went to the same hospital. It was probably like, you know, had their babies around the same time and were due on the same time, but they were due on the same day at the same time. Well, she was due. Sandra Bullock character was due a little bit after. They was due on the same day.
Yeah.
But let me go in on this chick. You want to say something?
I'm gonna say she's stupid.
Like she really ain't have to let that dude in.
Yeah.
She could at least like she didn't even wait for everybody else.
Right, she let him in.
She just let him in.
She said, "I'm sorry. I was in her position. I was in his position before. And I was so surprised that y'all let me in. Shut up. I don't care. Be glad that you in here. Tell everybody else if you about to let somebody in."
Then she asked him if there was any, could he see anything behind him or something like that, and he said no. Well, see, now that would tell you if he would like looked, if he could see, like if he didn't have a blindfold on before.
Wait. He said that he can what?
When she was letting him in, at the same time she was letting him in, he was telling her to let her in.
Yeah.
And then she said something like
through the door. She said that.
Yeah, she said it through the door. She said something like, "Can you see anything behind you or anything like that?" He said no. And I should tell you, if he had the blindfold on or anything. Cause
No,
you wouldn't,
no, that was it. What? Did you say that again?
Huh?
Say what you just said again.
She
Say what the can I
Want me
see
to
behind you
explain
thing
it?
again. Say what
she couldn't. She asked him if he could see anything behind him, but he came through through the door with a blindfold on. But if he said he couldn't see anything behind him, that should know if he had a blindfold off or anything.
Exactly.
Like
Right. Well, I mean, he said no, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's. I
He
mean,
should've said,
I mean
"I
that
don't
no, that's how he said. No, because he was saying I can't see nothing. If she asked, "Can you see anything behind you?" He said no.
Well, she said something like that. She may have said it differently.
His
than I
story
did,
still
but-
wasn't adding up.
Yeah, it still didn't add up. His story didn't add up regardless. Is how did you get from the crazy people facility
Knocking on
to
every
this
door.
house and knocking on every door? How did you walk up to every single door?
Broke into the house, captured him for a little bit, got away, went to every single door.
And how did he see his friend tackle him if he wasn't open? If his
Right.
eyes was
If it,
Exactly.
Yeah.
That could be anybody tackling anybody.
Boom.
With a blindfold
Thank you,
on.
friend.
like exactly.
Sorry, I got you, bro. Alright, let me go in on this fat chick. Well, I already killed her, but let me kill her some more. This chick, I hate her character. Octavia, I hate her character. Her baby was a girl, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
This makes sense. Remember Sandra Bullock drunk that whiskey with her baby?
Because she knew she was probably
Well,
doing that.
well, them kids were somewhat smart. They didn't listen when she...
But that girl, that little girl, she was smart.
But she
didn't
got out the
listen,
boat.
though. Yeah, they didn't listen.
That's,
I mean, that's normal.
that's from that alcohol.
That's normal though.
What was Sandra Bullock drinking earlier with that bald dude?
Alcohol.
But she had the
Alcohol,
boy, though.
bro. No, she had the boy.
Tom, remember? Tom was 'cause at the end. He
What that
named-
boy?
he named
What
the girl Mallory.
The boy did something too. What did he do?
No,
he just fell off the
he
boat.
just fell off the boat.
He was drunk. He was drunk.
No, but
That
I'm
baby
telling
was
you-
drunk.
No, I'm telling you, she had the boy because when Olivia opened her eyes, what's Sandra Bullock said, "Let me see her." The baby. She talking about the baby. Let me hold
Oh,
the
yeah.
baby. She said, "Let me see." Let me
Okay,
hold
so
her."
she had the girl. The
Yeah.
fat chick had the girl.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sandra Bullock had the boy. Sandra
But
Bullock
that
was
dude
sexy.
did fall in the water though.
Well, it's because they hit the truck,
Yeah.
but you know he still slipped out and dropped all the food.
Yeah, they didn't listen though. They was
Mallory.
How did that kid not like get taken away by the water?
Yeah,
That was
facts.
fast.
He was
Yeah.
just sinking under the water.
Well, no, he was wasn't he holding on to the boat? Well, he was
No,
close
he
to the
was
boat.
He was,
He was just
underwater.
going in and out the water. He wasn't
Yeah.
moving nowhere.
And
He
how did
was
she
just-
perfectly get him?
They learned how to hear. They had 5 years.
Oh, it's
It was 5. It was a 5-year jump. That's the thing about this movie. It was jumping back and forth.
Yeah.
It started in the past, then it went to the future. Well, the present. It started in past, went to present. It was flip flopping back and forth. It was like the movie. It wasn't too far off. It was 5 years later.
Mhm.
It was like 5 years apart.
There was a lot of time jump.
Yeah, it was time jumps from 5 years apart. But yeah, for the fat chick, I hate her character. I hate when she did that decision. I hate when she made that decision. I didn't hate her before. I hated her when she made that decision. She was too nice. She should have listened to the bald dude. Why don't you listen to the bald people? That's why you. Her character's trash. I hate her character. Her character did. All you had to do was call Mallory, bro. Why didn't she call Mallory to
She
come to
was
the
in
door
the
with her?
kitchen too.
Mallory was awake. Yeah. Yeah.
It's probably the bond. Just go, bro.
She called him Mallory. Why didn't she call him Mallory? Or wait for
Mallory was in the kitchen.
the black dude.
It's like when she came in, they called everybody in there just to
Right.
check. When she was coming in the house, they called everyone to make sure that it was like not somebody like.
Mom, we recording a video. We gonna be done in a little bit. But yeah, I was over here like, why? All you had to do was call one of them. Everybody was awake. The bald guy was awake. Hey, bald man, come here. Got you. Do it.
Yeah, like they were prepared whenever they needed to open the door. Everybody was there at the door. But
Well, not everybody. She was the only one at the door.
No, I'm saying before, like
When
before
she
she
came
was
in?
there, like whenever the group had to like open the door or something, everybody would be at that one
Yeah.
door.
Yeah.
So they close their eyes and everything.
Yeah.
But that was real stupid. She just let that dude in
Right.
without telling anybody.
Gary, bro. Gary, I knew Gary was. How did Gary keep up that lie? Because remember, he wanted to see.
Mm-hmm.
Gary went to sleep for a whole night, wanting to see.
Wanting to see?
Yes, he seen. How did he go for a whole night faking like that? As soon as he woke up in the morning, check out my pictures. Everybody, look at the light. A whole night he would sleep. That don't make no sense. That was some prolonged stuff. I don't think that was weird. Because it should have happened instantly.
This whole thing was.
Or that's if he had some control over it. Because when he was showing on the light, he knew what he was doing and he had some control over it.
Oh no, wait, Gary. You know, Gary was like, Gary was
Gary was the one that came in.
Yeah, I know. He was a mental patient.
Yeah, I know.
So they wanted to see, so they had more control over it. Is what you're saying, right? Cause that
No. So no. Are you saying that he was able to go a whole night and still want to see, but he was gonna wait anyways until the morning?
Yeah. So
why didn't he just make them all see at night?
Oh, true. He could just
Open
right.
Why didn't you just make them all see that? Why you gotta wait?
Got the plot over with already.
Maybe
they trying to prolong the plot, but it wasn't bad. But it was
because it's a movie. They have to do that.
Maybe it was just harder to see, at night.
Because if I was Gary in real
either way, they walk outside. All right, why don't they go outside at night then, DJ?
Yeah, DJ.
Why don't they go outside at night and go get some food? If at night they all good,
that would have made it
right,
easier.
Right,
You're
right.
Way easier.
Yeah. That would have been a cool thing.
It would have been reversed.
You can't go out during day, but you can only see at night. I don't know.
That would be.
But when they out at night, all the crazy people out at night, so you gotta watch out for the crazy people. That would have been tight too.
Yeah, that would
have been something tight.
If it was like that, then it would have been a lot. It would have been a lot better.
It would have been kind of like The Purge mixed with that.
Yeah, it could have been like that. It could have been during the day. You can't go out at all because the light, the rays of light and stuff also have to do with the thing. It seemed like the light has something to do with it. Because every time they looked at something, it was during the day. It was always during the day. Anything else y'all want to say? Because I thought this movie was tight. If I had to,
let's talk about how those birds warned them. The birds were basically the alarm system.
I think they could have done that with any animal. Like even if it was a dog, I say all animals couldn't be affected.
Oh yeah.
But I think they, closest thing they was able to find the birds. Like say for example, they went to some Petco or whatever to retrieve supplies. They would have probably found a gang of dogs up in there still okay. I think it was only humans I was getting affected. And the animals were okay.
I really did expect the birds to get affected by it. I was kind of surprised on why they didn't.
Well, I mean, it's different. Birds can't... animals can't catch diseases like us. They don't catch... A lot of animals don't catch what we get.
Oh, so that's why I didn't understand. That's why I didn't understand why Gary tried to freeze the birds. Because they can't... He didn't want the birds alerting them. The birds knew what was up. They knew like, oh my gosh, Gary's crazy. Oh, okay.
But the birds knew what was up. They was hearing all like the wind and stuff coming in. Then that fat chick looked at the... She looked at the light.
She could easily just look down.
Oh yeah. Oh, they're goo goo gaga her baby. Exactly. Did she not see the light?
Even when you close your eyes, you can still see light.
Yeah, she was stupid. Like she looked at her baby and she was so eager to look at the light. If I was in there, I would have got a Nerf gun and shot her baby in the head and told her, "You open your eyes, I'm gonna shoot you in the face with this Nerf gun." Gary, get up out of here, you crazy.
Hey, and that they was doing real good shooting with their eyes closed too.
Especially the black, not the white guy, the bald guy, but the black guy was on point.
He really did. He really did. He said, "Forget the
blindfold."
And see the thing, the way he died, he didn't have to look back. You know how he looked back and then it all happened to him and he got affected.
Mm-hmm. He could have still saved himself because it took a while for him to get affected.
It took a long time for him to get affected.
He didn't need to look back. He could have just like ran with his face covering his eyes.
I mean, he could have kept his blindfold on and like peeked up a bit. He could have.
Like he could have still been alive.
Because he was able to. He got prolonged because he was black. They didn't want to kill him too fast.
He basically sacrificed himself too, so that's... I give him props for that.
Nah, he could have had to save himself. I'm thinking about that. He could have had to save himself.
He really could have. Like, real talk. He could have just killed... Like, he would have finished killing him. Because that dude he shot last was in front of him.
Right.
Could have went ahead and shot him.
Right.
Didn't need to turn around because he only turned around because honestly, I don't know why he turned around. He knew it was behind him, so all he had to do was run with his eyes closed. He just he did good though. He did good.
He was cool.
That last decision he made was
he saved their lives. He put in that work. Alright, let's go ahead and let's grade this film. So I have a new grading system. I don't do letter grades. Y'all can choose to give it a letter grade, but I don't give it letter grades. Y'all know my new grading system. It's either it's gonna be fire, which is an A or B. It falls in the range of A and B. Basic for a C, which is passing, but it's could be better. And a nah for nah, don't go see it. D or F, don't go see it. Basically lumping stuff together, so you get the movie could be an A or a B, but it's all up to y'all. This movie was fire. It was not basic. It was fire for a Netflix film. Fire.
Yeah, it was fire.
You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get mine basically fire, like in the middle of C and B, because I didn't like some of the decisions made in that movie.
Yeah, C and B.
But I don't know, it was a good movie, so it's like in the middle of
A
C
B
and
minus. B minus.
Yeah, like a B minus, you know.
Oh yeah, I can see it. I mean, fire is within the A and B range. So
Yeah, like B, just regular B.
Yeah, let's give it a B.
But yeah, it was good. All in all, it was a good movie.
all right, y'all. Bird Box was tight. All those who was hyping it up, and all those who on the gram, stop spoiling this movie.
Yeah, stop spoiling.
Boy, people, everybody can pay for Netflix. It's not really spoiling. If it was a movie in theaters, then it'll be a different story. Then I'll be mad that people spoiling it.
I bet most people already seen this, like already got spoiled from it. So
Yeah.
it wouldn't matter now.
Everybody go check out Bird Box. You got black people putting up memes about this, white people, Latino people, Asian people. This movie has made it. Netflix is killing. Netflix about to be coming with the films. You guys, be ready for more reviews coming. Bird Box, spoiler review. Shouts out to everybody, all the people, all my people. I love y'all. Follow boy on Twitter, follow boy on Instagram. Shouts out to Octavia for messing up things. Open up that door again. You gonna get busted.
Most hated.
Go spread some peace, love, and positivity.
Yeah.
Deuce.